name is Noah with Takayama Surfboards, and today we're going to be talking about the Halo side fins and center fins. Okay, so first let's talk about the Halo side fins. This one is about 4 1/8 inches, and this is probably what I recommend for all longboards. It's really interesting because what Donald did here is he actually created the curve of the fin in the back as opposed to the front. What like a normal side fin is, it's got the curve, you know, in the front. Much opposite compared to a normal fin. To me, they really they corner a lot better off your turns, especially off the bottom. You're able to go a lot more vertical off your bottom turns, and at the same time still holding the speed. They really excel well in I'd say like mushy surf, because you don't need to actually step all the way, you know, over the fins. You know, with regular side fins, you need to have your back foot right over the fins. But these ones, you don't need to be standing exactly right over, so you kind of have that advantage going for you. And at the same time, they're really the way they're foiled is they almost have like a hydrofoil feel. Like you can actually feel them accelerating when you're on the wave, so they have that going for them as well. Okay, so here we have the 9-inch Halo center fin that Donald's also created. It's basically an extension of what Donald's side fins are, Halo side fins. As you can see, it still has the same characteristics as the side fins, and he just kind of extended it. So it's really another good center fin to complement the Halo side fins. You can use these in like stand-up paddle boards that work really well, long boards, some of the mid-lengths that work really well, some of the Scorpions. Yeah, so there's really, it's like endless combinations that you can use these fins with. Here we have the Halo's fin set up for a stand-up paddle board. We got the 4 3/4 in the front with about an 8.5 inch center fin. This is one of my favorite setups for the stand-up paddle boards. Handles really well with the turning. It's really loose. You don't need to stand all the way far back on the tail to turn the board. That's one of the advantages with the Halo fins. Really easy turning, especially when the waves are a little bit mushier. So, okay, so now let's talk about, we're going to be talking about the Halo setup as a quad. And basically this is one of my favorite setups. It's got the 5-inch Halo twin fin setup in the front with a smaller trailing fin in the back. This is a 4 3/4 with a 5-inch in the front. You can mix match it. We sometimes put like 4 3/4 in the front with like a 4 1/8 in the back. Works good as well. It's really, you know, again, really preference depending what kind of board you have. So it just all depends, but you can set up as a quad and they go just as well. Really, again, like really well cornering off the bottom turn, off the turns. Just pivots. It's just got a really good pivot to them, basically. So yeah, this is the quad fin setup. Okay, and here's another combination that Donald's created. This is the 5-inch Halo side fins. You can use it as well as a twin fin setup, and this is what we got here. One of Donald's twin fins. So are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, and here we have one of my personal quad fin Aviso shortboards, carbon fiber. And this is my favorite fin setup for it. I got a 4 3/4 inch Halo side fin in the front with a 4 1/8 in the back. It works really well for me. It's like really fast down the line, and you're able to do really like sharp cornering turns. So this is one of my favorite fin setups right here.